Hello and welcome to Dwarf Wednesdays and Casting with MOHOBT. I'm your host, One Bad Terran, and this is Dwarf Fortress, where we continue where we last left off on year 58 on Region 2 with our ridiculously long name. You'll notice I changed some of the audio settings and some of the video settings, so hopefully that will improve the overall cast. So here we go. As we were talking about last time, those naked mole dogs are pretty bad. See one right there. We do have a military, but where are they? What are they going to go? I mean, they need to kill naked mole dogs, great, but I don't know what ones they're killing, so we're just going to put our military back over here. That's right, we're under siege. That's right, the undead are coming after us. Because we are next to a necromancer tower. Ah, that naked mole dog. Kill that naked mole dog. Get rid of him. Maybe. Come on, guys. Where's my military? Oh, there they go. Wow, that's a lot of troglodytes. Makes me curious, actually. We don't have fireworks. Do we have anything to like tan hides? Like, does Leatherworks do that? No. What tans hides? We do need. Well, hang on. We have more stuff over here. Mechanic. Workshop. Well, we definitely need a clother's workshop. That is a must. What else? Metalsmith. Tanner shop. That's what I'm looking for. We need a tanner shop. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and slap down 2 tanner shops. And a kitchen and a fishery. Actually, we need a lot of things. Go ahead and make a fishery out of marble and a kitchen. Make that out of gabbro. Alright, so hopefully we'll have a couple more things made. Okay, so we got that naked mole dog, but we gotta kill another naked mole dog. So many naked mole dogs. But it's good experience for our guys. Alright, so we got rid of another naked mole dog. So now we gotta go down here. And we need to kill that naked mole dog. And hopefully, in doing so, we can reduce the overall population of naked mole dogs. Woodcrafter's been possessed. Now, possession. I don't know if I can't remember whether or not we've encountered it yet for this fortress mode. Basically what possession means is they will go claim a workshop somewhere of their choosing, and then they will demand to build something. Okay, so we see right away he claimed a crafts dwarf's workshop. Oop. He went and claimed this one. So, dwarves can also be taken by moods. They can withdraw from society. All of that will make them take over a workshop and build an artifact. Possession is the worst one of those because the guy doesn't get any experience for it. If they're taken by a mood or they withdraw from society, then they become legendary if they're ever able to finish it. But in the event they're possessed, then they are pretty much worthless. I mean, they build it, which is nice, but they don't do anything with it. Like they don't get any experience from it, basically. Naked mole dog dead yet? A lot of death. This naked mole dog. They are everywhere. Looks like we did actually end up catching one. Where'd they go? Okay, so he's already creating something right away, so he's not making anything complex. He doesn't need a ton of stuff. He's just going to go ahead and just build something right off the bat. And that's good, because if they don't, then they can be stricken by melancholy. They can die of thirst. They can go insane. They can go berserk. All of those very bad. But luckily, we don't have to deal with those bad things right now, because that is just not on the plan for today. Alright, where is our military? Go over here. Okay, now do we have a lever? I cannot remember if we have a lever. Mayor and a mandate. Whoop. Naked Bulldog. Yes, we do have a lever. So, we have 2 naked Bulldog cages. So we did actually already capture 2 of them at this point. So, we're going to take these cages. We're gonna put them up in there like we saw last time. Open up the traps and just demolish the naked Moldogs. Whoop. Okay, so there we go. He created a tower cap scepter. He used one of our wood, which that's not all that great for us, but we can live with that. That's not terrible. It's just not ideal. Okay, set those back to making rock crafts. And come on, guys. You can kill him. Oh, stuff's going everywhere. What's going on? Got teeth. One of his teeth, or a lot of his teeth, maybe even all of his teeth was removed in that engagement. Giant cave swallow. Those are dangerous because they can just, like, strangle you to death. Naked Moldog. Alright, we got one more naked Moldog to take care of right now. Again, they're just disruptive. They're not deadly. They're just gonna really just mess with the way your system works. And there we go. Okay, so there goes another naked Moldog. Remember, we can't really fight the Drotho's Jabberers. Those are rather aggressive, as I recall. Huge monster lurks in the caverns deep under the earth. Use its wide beak to reach down and pluck on unsuspecting intruders. Incredibly skinny, feathers are purple, skin is white, eyes are yellow. Does not have any wings, but it is a feathered beast. And you can see right there, symbolized by the purple J. It'll probably just come straight for us. But that's okay, we're already kind of prepared. In fact, that's... I don't even think that can get to us. No, no. We don't have to worry about it at all. And... Yep, so we're pretty much good to go at this point. Go ahead and tell my military to stand down, go back to training, whatever they want to do, doesn't really matter. The naked Moldogs are dead everywhere. And hopefully we'll be able to... We have a ghost, apparently. What do we have a ghost? Do we have a slab? Did we engrave a slab? Were we going to engrave a slab? What is that? Okay, and what is the ghost? I have a feeling I need to start from this side. Vader, undead. Okay, so we've got ghostly armor and ghostly dwarven child. Well, right now I think our dwarves are happy enough. We don't have to worry about that too much. Tanners. Okay, good. So they will be tanning a hide. But we do have some idlers. So, woodcrafter. What else are you good at? Dabbling axe dwarf, wrestler, biter, striker, cod. Wow. So, this woodcrafter. Wait, are you actually like part of the military? Yeah, you have a training axe. But he's not part of the military. Huh. Alright, where's Tun? Tun the woodcrafter. Apparently, I can't add Tun the woodcrafter. Oh well. So right away, just hook these cages up, pine and then chestnut. Oops. So we'll take the woodcrafter. Since he doesn't really have any job other than wood cutting, we're also going to give him, well, wood crafting and tanning. There we go. Because I want more hides. To Mason blacksmith, crossbow maker. He's not doing anything. Mason, also crossbow maker. Now I want that leather to be made instead of going to be rotten because we can actually make leather armor later and sell that. Encrust it, whatever. Oh my. Oh, because we only have... Wow. Well, I'm really glad that he wasn't able to execute the guy. That would have been bad. We don't need more death right now. That is the last thing we need, is death. Although more of it is sure to happen in the future. Someone really should give that guy some water that's sitting in the jail. Because if you look at him, you see the blue arrow, it means he's thirsty. He's also sleeping, so he's unconscious, but... Okay, good. So someone was taking care of him. Then just fell asleep right next to him. What a good buddy. A ban on certain exports? Well, that doesn't really matter right now. We don't really have an import-export deal right now. It's more like sit and hide, and we're not going to get any migrants, so these 20 children better grow up to become very strong peasants and make a very powerful army. um, it's kind of what that's come down to at this point. It's not the best of situations. When it does come time to well, basically, when it comes time to break down our wall and open up the world, open up our little cave into the outside world, I'm probably going to let the vampire out and throw him into the military. And the reason for that being, well, alright, so now we have a baby. So Planter gave birth to a boy, so we got a baby right away. Beautiful. Beautiful baby boy. Bouncing baby boy. But if the vampire dies, then that's no problem. If he lives, then we can just put him back in there. I mean, he's a vampire is a super dwarf, and we discussed that in previous episodes. The vampires are basically immortal, and they live substantially longer. Remember, this is Dwarf Fortress 2012, so if you're playing an earlier version, then it definitely won't have vampires. You don't have to worry about that. And this is the first time I've ever encountered a vampire, personally. Which is strange, because I do have other worlds that I've played, but never have I encountered vampires. So apparently they seem pretty rare, but we'll see. He doesn't seem too upset, though. I mean, let's look at what he's got going for him. Quite content, haunted by the dead. There's really not much to say there. She's a casual worshipper of Doran. Yeah, there's really nothing going on there. And we're not abusing the vampire either. No, I've noticed in the past that, and especially on the wiki as well, that basically you can put like a table and a chair in there and assign the vampire to become your bookkeeper. Because the bookkeeper just needs an office. They don't need to actually go around to every single item. They just need an office. They don't even need to be able to get out. And so you have an immortal grandmaster, maybe even legendary bookkeeper just sitting in there, constantly doing your bookkeeping, somehow. And that just doesn't seem right to me, so I'm not going to play that way. I'm just leaving it as it is. Where are you taking your stuff? What are you doing? Make bone crossbow. Probably from teeth. That'd be interesting. Kitchen, fishery, clother, mechanics. So, I've gotten a lot of questions about this in the past. You look at these images, sew silk image or a cloth image or whatever. What does that actually mean? Basically, when you assign a dwarf to do that, you are telling your dwarves effectively to create a tapestry of sorts. That they are engraving on leather. They're just sewing a specific event in history into some leather, usually leather armor. And so when you look at some of the items that have that, basically what happens is they sew in an image and it's no different than engraving a wall, except you can sell it and it improves the quality slightly. It adds, I believe, 10 value, 10 dwarf bucks. But as a whole, it's not great, but it's just another thing you can do to your leather goods. I mean, you can already encrust them with jewels and more metals or whatever, but this way you can also, basically, you can also engrave stuff on them, and when you trade away those goods, you're trading away your history. Everything that has happened at your fortress, you're trading away. And if you ever come back, or if you play in adventure mode, and you stumble across those items, you can actually find those items that were traded away that explains a history of maybe even a long forgotten civilization, depending on how long ago you actually did all that. Still no one's linking up the triggers. That's fine, whatever. I wish they would take care of the corpses and carry them all up here, but that's not happening right now. How are we doing on graveyard? Okay, we got lots of burial. Okay, we have some burial ground. Not a lot, but we have some. Still amazing that this is actually filling all the way back up. It's 6 of 7. It went from absolutely empty, which is part of how we established our farm, to almost completely full again. We have no need to empty it again, so I mean, may as well just leave it like that, but it's just interesting to note that it actually is refilling itself, oddly enough. That's right, we had some kobold thieves, as I recall. They tried to escape. I don't know what they were trying to steal out there in the middle of nowhere, but they got eliminated by the zombie horde. And then they got turned into zombies. What's interesting, what is that, a grasshopper man? Yep, grasshopper man. What's interesting about these guys is the longer they stay outside, the more they decay, which means the more and more they become skeletons, basically. They're already dead, so attacking dead things, like piercing their dead heart or whatever, that's not going to do you any good. But if they are just skeletons, then it's a lot easier to kill a skeleton than it is to kill an undead. They don't have anything squishy in the way. And typically you want to use blunt weapons against them. I mean, swords and axes can lop off limbs. They're another cloud of unholy vapor. That'll just go ahead and go right on by. But yes, they can lop off limbs. Uh-oh, giant toad. But ideally you want to use your... Go ahead and get the military to get rid of that. You want to use hammers against skeletons. They seem to work the best overall. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of that giant toad. Quick and easy. Down goes the giant toad. Hopefully... Oh, another cloud of unholy vapor. You are one of the more constant viewers. I do thank you for always coming back like this. I don't exactly broadcast at the most frequent times, but this is during the school year. This is when I have time to broadcast. When the school year's over, that'll be in a few weeks, about halfway through May. I'll be out of university and I'll be able to go back home for a couple months. When that happens, I'll be broadcasting more during the daytime, and I'll of course have the late night casts. Those will always exist. The 2 hours from 10 p.m. Mountain Time to midnight Mountain Time. Those will exist. But when I'm out of school, then I'll have more time to broadcast during the daylight hours. I'll be able to upload every day instead of every week. So it'll be a much more a constant stream, but I won't be able to do a live stream anymore. The reason for that being, my university has like 20 megabytes upload, megabyte per second upload. But when I go home, I'll have like 1 megabyte per second upload. So right now I can broadcast at 720p plus, but right now I can't. Or right now I can. In the future I will not be able to, unfortunately. What is that? Um, so it doesn't have an upper body or a lower body. So it's just kind of like a floating mass. That's kind of strange. As the time comes on, I will do more of the Amnesia custom stories. I will do a revisit of those at some point. But tomorrow for Horror Thursday, it was already voted. Again, it's on my Facebook, facebook.com/OneBadTerran. It's the same as all the links that are already up here in the upper left-hand corner. It's One Bad Terran, not Magic Merliny. That's my Facebook, is One Bad Terran. There's the poll's already up there, and doing the Dead Space series for Horror Thursdays. So we'll finish that up. I think that'll take about 2 months to do Dead Space. And most of that will be recorded. I won't be able to do that on live stream because, again, I'm not going to have access to high upload rates, so I'm just going to have to kind of deal with what I got. But I will be able to update or upload more frequently. Okay, so we got the triggers almost completely set up already, got that mechanic going. And that means, actually, let's get our military in there right away and just tell this guy when he's done, pull the lever. There we go. Okay, so naked mole dogs are loose. Naked mole dogs are dead. There we go. So that should be the last of the naked mole dogs for now. Oops. Yeah, okay, so we have some dingoes, we have some dralthas, but for the most part we're fine. The dingoes, yeah, they're outside. We don't have to worry about the dingoes, and the dralthas will leave us alone as long as we leave them alone. So our military can go back to training. You can see they are sparring with each other. Go ahead and look at how good they're getting. Novices, great fighter. There you go. These guys are actually accomplished fighter. Wow. A talented fighter. And looking over here, the skilled fighter. Adequate axe dwarf. That's actually pretty impressive. Our guys are getting really good without even having to implement any sort of automated training system. So that's actually really good to see. Unfortunately, 4 dwarves is not going to be enough to take on, like, I believe there actually are 4 necromancer armies out here right now. So we're going to kind of have to live with just kind of having our guys chill for now. Are you a peasant? You are a peasant. You don't do much. And in fact, you don't do anything. So, Mr. Peasant, I will make you into a crossbow maker and a tanner, beekeeper and a farmer, and a fisher. You will have a job from now on. And remember, this is all completely vanilla. I don't use the lazy noob pack or any other mods to help optimize anything or to make anything easier or cleaner. This is, if I want a dwarf to do something, I have to go hunt down that dwarf and tell him to do it. I can't just find him in a list and then tell him to do it, or just have specific dwarves or groupings of dwarves do things. I have to go find them myself and do it. That's just part of playing vanilla. I enjoy that more. Just personally, I think it makes the game more enjoyable. And maybe it is how the game meant to be played. Maybe it's not how it's meant to be played. That's not for me to decide. That's just how I want to play. But yeah, anyways, for tomorrow will be the Dwarf Fortress series, or not Dwarf Fortress series, the Dead Space series will be starting for the Horror Thursdays, and that'll last probably about 2 months. 2, 3 months. We'll see. I might actually go through it a lot faster depending on how much free time I have over the summer. Because I will be at home, I won't have to do any of the schooling, which means I'll have a lot more free time. So I may be able to pump through the Dead Space series pretty quickly and put another poll up, replace Dead Space with something else, another Cloud of Unholy Vapor. But I will definitely revisit Amnesia. That is one of my plans. That Amnesia the War Pigs will be coming out fairly soon. By the end of this year, I believe it'll be coming out. That being said, I'm going to do the custom stories for Amnesia shortly before the Amnesia War Pigs comes out. So we get the whole feeling of Amnesia and get that all going. And then go straight into the brand new game that will be released. Also, Lost Souls, I believe is what it's called. It will be coming out for the PC on August 24th. So in September, when I come back, when I'm back on campus at my university, I'll be doing Lost Souls. Now, that means I may have to remove one of the days, and maybe we'll be getting rid of Dwarf Wednesdays in a couple months. We'll figure that out. I'm kind of thinking as soon as I lose this fortress, eventually, for whatever reason, I highly doubt I will lose it because I, I've played this game enough, I understand how not to lose. Even though it looks like we got pretty close a couple times with the tantrum spirals and the dwarves running out of water and alcohol, those are all relatively minor crises to deal with that we averted. But if something major happens, like for example, if we're under siege from like goblins, and then two necromancer armies show up, and one of the necromancers gets inside, and we have a giant graveyard that encompasses like this whole area, and there's just bodies everywhere, and necromancer gets up there, and we get flooded, and we can't throw enough dwarves at him, and I mean if something like that happens, that would definitely probably kill me. But um, I don't foresee us. Another naked bulldog. Gotta kill all the naked bulldogs. No more nudity in our fortress. I don't foresee us losing anytime soon, so don't worry about Dwarf Wednesdays going away anytime soon. But basically, as soon as I lose this fortress, I'll be switching Dwarf Wednesdays to something else, another Cloud of Unholy Vapor, everywhere. What that is yet will be determined again on Facebook. I just put all my polls on my Facebook so you guys can vote to what you guys want to see. Because I'm pretty much willing to play just about anything. I just need to hear what you guys want to see, and then it'll be taken care of from there. The naked bulldog invasion. StarCraft has come up more than once. I am a master in StarCraft. I'm not bad, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to teach StarCraft, and it's kind of hard to get an audience for StarCraft. But again, that's entirely up to what people want to see. I mean, if people vote for StarCraft, then I'll play StarCraft. It just seems like there are so many StarCraft streams out there already that, whoop, I just spilled a bunch of water everywhere. That's okay, it's nowhere near my electronics. Gosh, dang it. Stupid naked bulldog. Die. Anyways, it seems like there will be there's already enough streams out there for StarCraft that, like, if you really want to watch it, I mean, some great streams are, Husky, you got Day 9, you got Artosis, you got Tasteless, all very high quality. You have e.g. Cole, they do a lot of streaming. I am's getting into it. So I mean, there's lots of educational material and streams already out there for StarCraft, you know, for entertainment and for education. But again, if you guys vote for StarCraft, then by all means, I am willing to play StarCraft for you guys. Because again, I am a master. I do enjoy the game. I just don't think it. I don't think people would want to watch it because there are just enough out there already. That's my personal opinion. Hey, it looks like we finally dug down and found some lava. So we're on level 131. Excuse me. How much more do we have to go down? 152. And we're at 131. Okay, so incidentally, another thing that could end up killing me is if I accidentally breach hell. If that were to happen, then I would most certainly die. There is no doubting that. Yeah, for the Knights of Honor series, it does suck that I lost all that land very quickly, but I mean that again, I could have won that at any time, and I'll continue it. And I already have my super armies set up, so it won't take much to reclaim all my land. I just have to, I'm actually considering a completely new strategy because I am a strategist at heart. I've always loved military strategy and military warfare games and stuff. And so I understand a lot about how war is supposed to be fought and how countries win and how countries lose even if they have superior or inferior forces. And so for the Knights of Honor, I'll just bring that up right now for what I will be doing. Obviously, I've split up my 5 armies pretty effectively. I've got 2 in the south, 2 in the north, and 1 over in Ireland. But I will be taking my armies, I'll be consolidating them. I'll probably take all of my armies, because my cities in Europe can defend themselves. They all have pretty much Teutonic Knights. They'll be fine. Sheer has been possessed. The guy that was mining is now possessed, so no more mining for us. But basically I plan on actually turn those into channels so we can get a magma pit going. I will actually I'll just wait for the shear to take a place and they'll teleport us back to the top. Human caravan. Oh, the siege left. The necromancers left us. What the freak? Question mark? Porqué? What? Remove construction. Right away. That's awesome. I'm not quite sure what made them go away, but that works. I'm not complaining. And he claimed a mason's workshop. Alright, so we got... gonna go ahead and address Dwarf Fortress right now. We have a lot of crossbows. We don't need crossbows. Humans will buy crossbows. So what do we do with all the crossbows? We trade them. All of them. Or most of them. We'll keep some. But for the most part, we're going to be getting rid of these crossbows. Most of them are pretty crappy right now, but they'll get better over time. Yeah, you can already see there's a masterwork and some pretty high quality stuff. So, okay, well that's that. There goes the crossbows. Gonna go ahead and trade away pretty much everything that is just kind of sitting there. Hopefully we'll be able to get some much needed... Actually, we don't really much need anything right now. Hopefully we'll be able to get something that we can use. Maybe cages. We do need cages. Wow. So we have some pretty nice crafts. Some very, very nice crafts. So we'll be able to trade and those will be worth a lot of money. Well, I'm glad you enjoy the Knights of Hunter series. By far, that's my most popular series right now, and it's a lot of fun for me to play too. I mean, I enjoy Knights of Honor, and coming out with instead of like just winning the game like I normally would, doing, letting the AI basically screw me over, has made for some interesting new challenges. Although it screwed me over in ways that I really didn't expect. But overall, it's a really fun series. Another cloud of unholy vapor. Stupid clouds. But yeah, I'll be consolidating my armies. I'll be basically abandoning Europe, letting my cities defend themselves because they're more than capable enough to do so. Go take over Ireland and the British Isles in one fell swoop. And, thief. Thief! Kill them humans. Boom. Dead thief. Okay. Now we should have more weapons available to us, yeah. There should be more stuff. Now that we've opened up to the outside world, there should be more things. But apparently not much. Oh, lots of gloves. But I'll take over the British Isles, and then push on Normandy and France and Orleans from there. I'm basically following a very similar pattern that we took last time, only this time we will have a nearly unstoppable force. Oops. Interrupted by partial skeleton. Thought the necromancers were taken care of. Go military! Whoop. See, and I turned down my microphone because it was causing issues with the playback and static. But if it makes it so you can't hear me, then I'll turn it back up. Alright, so the new audio settings proved to not be too terribly useful. Wait, what happened? Oh, another thief. I don't care about the thief. Thief is gonna die. Okay, so the audio settings are turned back up for now. Because apparently that I can't have my audio settings be very low. At least not for what I'm speaking. Kinda sucks, but, so be it. If that is what is requested of me for now, then that is what I shall do. So it looks like the clouds of unholy vapor bring dead things to life. That's what I'm gathering from what's going on. Where is that naked Moldog? Kill the naked Moldog. Yeah, I turned my microphone all the way back up to where it was before. I just don't like having all the background static that usually comes with turning it up. But the microphone itself is not all that great, so I make do with what I got. Well, if you're ever confused about what's going on in the stream, I mean, just let me know. I'm more than willing to always answer questions about these things. We got a Gabbro coffer. Coffers holds money, but we don't have any economics implemented in the game yet. Working on it. But yeah, if you don't really know what's going on in the game, ask questions. I am more than willing to impart knowledge upon you of how the game works. What is with you? Very unhappy? Ooh, he took some damage. Another naked Moldog. Bodies. Oh, we lost one guy. Darn. Alright, here we go. Gotta kill another partial skeleton. Take care of it. Oh. Oh no. How hurt are you? You're not that bad. You'll live. Assuming you don't, just derp around and lay there. If you do just derp around and lay there, then yes, you will definitely die. link up cage. Do we have another cage in which we need to link up? Nope. Okay. A rogue game. I've never heard of that before. As far as I understand it, this game is an RPG, like a top-down RPG. I didn't know that it was ever classified as a rogue game. Not quite sure what that's supposed to mean. I know it's a fun game, I can tell you that. But I don't know if it's a rogue game. Roguelike. Well, I don't know what roguelike is either. Like, I've never even heard of any of that being referred to games. Viruses, yes, but not games. I get 3 more coffins going there. Huh. A child just killed a naked Moltahug. How wonderful. Okay, so for those of you viewing on YouTube, this is basically what a roguelike game is. Seeking infant. You will find your infant, miss. Your infant will be alright. Okay, so the roguelike is a subgenre of role-playing video games characterized by level randomization, permanent death, and turn-based movement. They usually feature ASCII graphics, which is exactly what this is. These are characters that are installed on the Windows operating system, and those are the entire graphics of the entire game. Those are ASCII graphics. Some of the newer ones offer tile-based graphics. They're typically dungeon crawls with many monsters, items, environmental features. Whoop. Sorry about that. Computer roguelikes usually employ the majority of the keyboard to facilitate interaction. The name of the genre comes from the 1980 game Rogue. So by definition, Dwarf Fortress is very much so a roguelike game. Interesting, as I had never even heard it before, but it is a subgenre of actually role-playing games. So it is still a role-playing game, but it's just a rogue-like role-playing game. So that's good to know for the future. There is yet another genre out there that I had never heard of. Seems like there's just an infinite number of genres in this world. People have to classify everything. Where is our broker? Our manager is also our broker and our bookkeeper, and he's storing stuff. I would really appreciate it if you guys would, I don't know, trade. Trade would be good. Really? You're just gonna, like, bleed out? Derp? Nobody's gonna help the poor militia commander that's just laying out there in the middle of the battlefield. Poor guy. Is that a bolt? That is an iron bolt. I will take that iron bolt. I don't know what we'll do with it, but I will take it. Now remember, the broker is not the only dwarf that can trade. You can go to your trade depot, and you can select only broker may trade, anyone may trade. Right now I want only the broker to trade, but if it becomes a dire situation, and I really do want to trade, so I may have to do this if the broker doesn't do his job, you can tell any dwarf to trade. It won't be the best of trading circumstances, but it's better than not trading at all, at least in my opinion. Especially this early on in the game when you really don't have like much to trade for or much to trade with. As you saw at the loading screen, I do have another fortress. It's on year 32. Started that on year... No, it's on year 34, I believe. Started on year 14. And every time I trade, like with the elves, I trade for about 20,000. With the humans for 40,000, and the dwarves usually about 60 to 80,000 on every single trade. Now, this trade that we're doing right now will probably amount to nothing more than probably 5,000, maybe 10,000 if our crafts are of really high quality. But as it stands right now, this will not be a really big trade. It'll just be one of those trades that, and it's good to help fuel future trades, basically. It allows more prosperity. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll be able to pick up a lot of cloth and a lot of leather. We do that, we can make some armor and clothes. We can sew in those images that we talked about earlier, and resell leather armor, at very heavily decorated leather armor. That leather armor, I mean, we could use it, but as we saw very before, and I keep bringing this up because it is so crucial, that we can basically get adamantine. You know, the entire point of going all the way down here to 131 was to, get magma. Whoop, overshot. I don't think he'll be working on it right now because yeah, okay, so he is working on it right now. But, if we dig away this, we will see, hopefully, some magma right below. And we'll be able to fill out this area with magma forges. Okay, so merchants will be leaving soon, so I'm going to have to tell everyone to trade. But we'll fill out the area with magma forges in here, hopefully. We may have to do that a level up as well, as it looks like there might be some magma pits right around over in this area, so we might be able to get more magma forges. And we'll go up to this bottom layer here. And again, all this adamantine, very rich in adamantine. We're going to take that, and we're just going to make, basically indestructible armor and the sharpest weapons in the entire game. Now, adamantine sucks for warhammers. Okay, never use it for warhammers or maces. But you can use it for pretty much everything else. It's best used for like battle axes. That's typically the best use. God, I don't care. I care not of your stupid warm stone. We lost another guy. We're about to lose our militia commander because no one will go save his butt. I'm telling anyone can trade, but no one seems to want to trade right now. Come on, traders. Brokers sleeping. I mean, nobody is wanting to trade, which is ridiculous. What? Get out there, military. Did we just... Wow. Well, we lost 2 of our guys. Both of them wrestlers are dead now. These giant mosquitoes are apparently very vicious. They're kicking my butt. And nobody will trade, which is very annoying. Now we're down to 46. Luckily we have a human that's sitting out there doing combat, but I don't know how much good he's gonna do. We do kinda need to find a mason's workshop and get those coffins pumped out. Problem it is. In desperation, I'm gonna let my vampire dwarf out. I'm curious what he'll do first. Actually, let's not even give him an option. Oops. Do not haul anything. Do not clean. Do not... Well, okay, you can recover wounded. No, don't recover wounded. Just don't do anything. Okay, so the merchants already embarked on their journey. Nobody would trade with them. So that sucks. But what we can do is we can take our little vampire dwarf, turn him into... Let's see, Limo... or blacksmith? Limo Gusukum, something like that. Yeah, that guy. We're gonna take him, we're gonna throw him outside, he's gonna help fight. Assuming he can ever remove the wall, he will fight. And he will become a spear dwarf. Fantastic. Oops. And we don't have any coffins right now, so we can't actually... Oh, right, we have 3 more we weren't using. Okay. Chop down those trees, and our little spear dwarf will be let out soon. Now, hopefully he'll be able to pick up some good equipment and do some damage. As you saw, we already lost everyone else that was in our military. And because we don't have a hospital, we have no reason to bring him inside. So what I'm hoping to do is turn this little area right here into a hospital, basically. Assuming he ever manages to tear down that wall. It's like he's just scraping away at it with his nails or something. Which will not work against a stone wall. Come on, little spear dwarf, you can do it. More warm stone. God, it's everywhere. Oh my gosh, he just mines so slowly. He is a dabbling miner. What is he using to mine with? A bronze pick. I think he'd be doing better, but he's not. Well, humans are leaving. I hope the humans get ambushed by a ton of giant mosquitoes. Is that... Where are all the humans? Is that really all the humans? Oh my. Yeah. 3, 4 humans. And a butt ton of giant mosquitoes. Wow. Now that is a lot of giant mosquitoes. I can't make greaves. You're just gonna have to deal. Captain of the guard. Hammerer. Be the peasant. I don't know. So where are the giant mosquitoes then? Certainly not over here. Well, okay, no, they're right there. They are right here. I don't freaking care. I know there's gonna be warm stone. Just ignore it, please. Will these guys actually encounter giant mosquitoes? We got a cloud of unholy vapor, but will they encounter mosquitoes? Well, he might shoot at some mosquitoes. Whoa, what's going on there? What are these guys doing? It's confusing. They may get swarmed. They may very well just get completely swarmed and annihilated. Come on, draw the aggression, human crossbowman. Believe in you. I believe you can shoot. I don't know what their deal is. Okay, he did actually eventually take that down. Right. Rectangle. This area is a hospital. Okay. And he's probably just gonna just die of thirst. I bet money he's just gonna die of thirst. Where are these guys? Okay, they're going up there. If I can draw the giant mosquito aggression... Oh! Human crossbow's going for it. I don't think he's gonna live very long. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Yeah, no, he's dead. He bled out. But apparently that gave the other human plenty of time to escape. The crossbowman sacrificed his life so the merchant could escape. Very nice of him. I don't appreciate it. I wish he would have just died. Would have made my life easier. Let's go through the stocks. We got... Apparently we have stuff to claim? Huh. Well, I know we had like weapons and armor. I didn't think we had seeds to claim. That didn't seem right. Copper breastplate. So maybe we got some things. Oop. Bronze cap. I don't think the metal will do us too much good against all the giant mosquitoes. But, whatever, I mean, just add it to the whole stockpile of items that we will have. And this is, of course, like a slow part. I mean, this will take a little bit of time. But right now, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe one of the merchants did die. Because it looks like we got some of the merchant stuff. Wow. Barrels. And buckets. Yeah, I think one of the merchants did actually end up dying there, so... It's good news for us. Even though we have a hospital, we don't really have any way of... like, keeping the people inside the hospital alive. For lack of a better term. We don't really have thread, we don't have medical supplies. which I would like to trade for at some point, but obviously my dwarves don't want to trade. But a dwarven caravan will be coming in just a few months when it hits winter. When that happens, we'll hopefully be able to get some medical supplies. We'll have more to trade for and with by then. If we ever get our crafts dwarves crafting again. Woodburner. You get to be a stone crafter. Have fun. Oh, warmed stones down here. So I look at this, and I see we have 3, and then we have 2, which means we need another layer. Yes, yes, warm stone. Ugh. Oops. Not that. Okay. So, there it is. Do that. Hopefully we'll find some good gems that we can start using. One coffin. One. Fantastic. Mechanic has been found dead, completely drained of blood. Really? Where's my other guy anyway? I guess that... Okay, so the spear dwarf... Hmm. Mosquitoes? Yes, we do have giant mosquitoes. Somewhere. What about Dralthas? Where are the Dralthas? There's a whole bunch of them down there. So if you want to select individuals, you push P, and then you select your squad. I want to take Lemul. I'm going to tell him to attack in an area by pressing R. I'm going to tell him to kill these Dralthas. Vampire, go fight. If you die, I'm okay with that. Level 7. I don't even think he can get down there, can he? Wow. Wow. Hematite can be used in smithing. So you can smelt hematite and get some ores from it, as I recall. Oh, here he goes. He's going. There's a bucket? That is a bucket. What is a bucket doing way the heck down here? Hunt the Dralthas, hunt the Dralthas. And here we go. Fight. If he survives this encounter, then I guess he will deserve to be inside the military, because Dralthas can absolutely demolish dwarves. Like, there is no doubting that. Dralthas have more than enough power to kill off dwarves, so if he manages to kill off all these Dralthas, which it looks like he might do, ridiculously enough, then I guess he deserves to live. Really? You can't... Wow. Oh. Maybe the game was paused. That might have been the problem. Oh. Okay, another Drawtha down. There should be more around here somewhere. Drawtha. Over there. Kill it. Interesting how the Drawtha's not disrupting anything that's going on right now. They're just kind of dying. Huh. Usually, they're not afraid of dwarves. So I like to point that out. Usually the dwarves are afraid of the Drawthas, so this is kind of a strange situation. Maybe the dwarves are just so used to seeing giant mosquitoes they just don't care anymore. Oh, and they're off. And Drawtha is dead. Wow. More Drawthas. Giant cave swallow. Go kill the giant cave swallow. Migrants! We get people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dwarves. Tendon in the skull has been torn. Where is the giant cave swallow? I'm pretty sure there's a way to get there. He'll find a way. He's a vampire. He can just grow wings and fly, right? Okay, I don't care about your stupid warmstone. We know it's there. Nobody cares. Well, giant mosquitoes are going away. As are the undead. Oh my. Oh right, because we had a guy that was just laying out there. He's dead now. There we go, novice fighter. Novice mace dwarf. Another mace. Well, that's our mayor. Our mayor's not going to be fighting. Well, we will put 2 rangers in the military. Fight the cave swallow. This dwarf, man. I knew vampires were super dwarven, but wow. That's just insane. Oh, there we go. Cave swallow's running away. Keep pushing the wrong one. Apparently the dwarven child is fighting the mayor for some reason. Okay, where is the giant cave swallow? Way up in the air. Don't care. It's just infinitely annoying. Yes, dwarven children are in fact like Chuck Norris. I have no idea. Whoa. Okay. Well. A Crundle. Go kill a Crundle. If you can. I don't know if he can get down there. To be completely honest, I don't think he can get down there. So So let's just move on to Dralthas. Kill more of them. Now, the reason why I said these guys are so tough is you look at these, they are enormous. Okay, they can just step on dwarves and crush them. And they can demolish dwarves. So, the fact that this dwarf is managing to just massacre Dralthas like they're nothing says something about his fighting abilities. That is absolutely phenomenal. We might have needed him to fight off all those giant mosquitoes. That actually might have made a difference. Vampire dwarf to the rescue. Another thing we need to trade for, ropes. We have one rope in our jail. We need a lot more ropes in our jail. Whoop. Why don't you go fight over here instead? They're closer. Kill Dralthas. Or go kill that Draltha. I don't care. Whatever. What? Just pick a target. There we go. Dead Draltha. Wow, that is a fast Draltha. Whoa. Super fast dwarf. What? I don't even know where they went. So we're gonna assume the Draltha's dead. Since it does not say that our dwarf is dead. They just kind of disappeared into nowhere. Oh. Butcher has been found completely drained of blood. Well, I'm pretty sure that was not our vampire. Whoa. There's blood everywhere. Okay, I have no idea what's going on right now. We got that Draltha, one next to it, and then this one. Okay, so I think he's actually managing to kill them. I'm not quite sure what all's going on anymore. He seems to be extremely quick. So let's see if we can catch him killing yet another Draltha. See if we can actually see this. Peasant has been found completely drained of blood. What the... Great, so... we have some bodies that were found. But nobody knows who's... So we have another vampire, basically, is what it's saying, is we have yet another vampire somewhere. This is a pain. Where's Limul? Limul. Did that just... Okay, I am like... I feel like I'm tripping out right now. Yeah, he's not here anymore, but he didn't die, so that means he probably left. So... go kill that one. Now, I know they can leave the map, so I think that's what that Draltha just did. He left the map. What? A snatcher? How'd a snatcher get all the way in there? Kill the goblin. Kill both goblins. Or just completely fail. Y'all suck. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see right now. So, the caravan is here. I do not have a broker. Well, it's kind of a problem. Hmm. Woodcrafter. And again the planter. Okay. So, that being said, now I have a broker. Um, apparently my guys are dying. I mean, I knew they were dying, but the wrong guys are dying. The ones I care about. Okay. Really, really hoping to get just something. To be able to trade for just something would be really nice right now. I'm not even asking them to grab that much to trade. The problem is, I only have like 20 something dwarves that I can use. The rest are children. That doesn't really do you much good. But hopefully we'll be able to get some trading done here. Really hoping for it. Maybe you guys just start with that. Okay. We have 48 people left. And we need bookkeeper gets to have an office. And the bookkeeper's married. Report crime. Apparently he witnessed a crime. Come on, Limmel. Get down there and kill those Drothas. Show him who's boss. Oh, there he is. He's on the hunt. Okay. Military. Go outside. Limmel. Wow. Now what? Another ambush? An ambush on top of an ambush. Our dwarves are dead. Their dwarves are dead. Just pretty much dwarves are dead now. It's a good way of going about it because those crossbowmen, yeah, those will just kind of kill everyone. Unfortunately, crossbowmen and bowmen in general are really powerful in this game. Ridiculously powerful in this game. So we're going to lose a couple more dwarves. Oops. Another snatcher. That doesn't really matter right now. Because we need to basically have a bunch of guys just start bum rushing the crossbows. And they're gonna die. But the crossbowmen will eventually run out of, you know, arrows, or they'll be led out by some wounded dwarves. In which case they can go after the merchants. Which is just fine with me. Are they leaving? Are they finally done? Retreating? I do not have a broker. I do not have anything. Go out this way. Alright, well, there went a whole bunch more guys. What is that miner? A novice wrestler? Yeah, but I'm not keeping you in the military. Adequate wrestler. Actually, I will keep him in the military. There. Alright, we have a fresh military force. And now a lot of dead dwarves. Oh my. We're down to 32. Need a manager. And a broker. Broker got all shot up. So anyone can trade. Anyone that would like to trade can trade. Because the broker probably won't be able to. Look for appraisal. Anyone have appraisal? No, but he could actually turn out to be a really good broker one day. Okay. Now, as I recall, we had one. We have a couple more we can place. 1, 2, 3, 4 more coffins. Not going to do us much good, but children are now going to start throwing tantrums. Which means we'll break out into yet another tantrum spiral. Oy vey. Do we have animals? We have a work animal. Militia commander. Marksdorf. Where's the other guy? Where's Limmel? Did Limmel die? No, he's right there. Oh my. He has 6 kills. And he's right there. What happened to Limmel? Yeah, see the Draltha doing crazy stuff there. So someone go find Limmel. I don't know who, but just someone go find him. I actually want to keep him alive because he managed to do a lot of damage. Which is crazy. That guy is like freaking Chuck Norris on crack. What do you mean, no job? Trader requested at depot. Stuff requested to take to depot. You have a job. Go do it. Also, there's kind of bodies everywhere. I may have to get a new broker. Oh, there's the broker. He can't move. He's gonna be paralyzed. So it's not that he doesn't have a job, it's that he can't do his job. Hammerer, you are also the broker. And he's gonna butcher an animal. Probably the Draltha. One of many Dralthas that have need to be butchered, basically. Alright, where is Limmel? Limmel? Limmel! Military is there with you. I think he just... One of my guys just died. So now we know where Limmel is, so... Can someone go pick him up? Someone want to save his life? He will need a crutch. He will definitely need a crutch. Gosh. Who are you? Wood burner. Seems like everyone has a kill these days. Fob, the wood burner. On break. Oh my. Well, at least we still have 18 children. So, you know, half of our workforce is children. God. On the plus side, if we seal off this area again and just kind of wait it out, the children will get older, and then they'll have more children. We won't ever need migrants, but we'll see. Right now, I'm just kind of happy that we have a lot of dead Dralthas and somehow managed to survive against the Goblin Onslaught. Because let me tell you, that was bad stuff. Very bad. I don't even think we have a Mason anymore. Come to think of it. Ay, ay, ay. How many crimes do we got? Oh, we're down to 30. We had 32, now we're down to 30. Mark's dwarf is missing and then found dead. Well, at least they found his body. He was missing for a week, so they eventually found his body. God. That was about the worst possible type of ambush you could ever get. Goblin crossbowman sitting outside your door. Not cool. Oh, look at that. We can trade. How much do we have to trade? Also, you notice the offered marked to Lissulmafadol or whatever? You can only offer the stuff that is yellow. Or bronze, or whatever color you want to call that. You offer 5,000, and you meet other conditions, and you can actually get the queen and king and the private guard. I know it sounds great, the private guard and all that, they're actually not that great. I mean, they're okay, but they're not the best possible thing you could be getting. Food! And an anvil. I don't even think we have anvils, to be completely honest, so... I'm pretty sure I didn't bring an anvil with us, so buying an anvil now is probably a good idea. Also, you notice I didn't buy cheese, even though I made a big deal about getting all that food. It's because cheese is expensive. Cheese is very expensive. I'm going to pass up the rest of these for now. So I can get some bags. Whoa, 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 whoa. Only the cheap stuff. drink. I would love to get those cages. I would love to get, like, everything here. I would just absolutely adore if I could trade for it. But that's not the case right now. Rope. Oh my god, rope. Yes. Will you trade, please? Yes! He made very little profit. We did okay. Still waiting for more things to show up. Iron crossbow, battle axes. We still have a lot more things to trade though, so we now have one anvil. We're going to keep our trader there for now. And that'll pretty much be in hopes that more stuff has been brought to the depots that we can trade and potentially get more ropes, maybe some drink. That'd be good. We actually are doing pretty good on food and drink right now. We don't need to trade too much for that. We don't actually need to build more into our jail right now, considering we don't really have much left to use. Don't have to worry about that so much, but what we really need are masons to build all of the freaking coffins that we need. There are so many dead bodies right now. We probably don't even have a mechanic anymore. I mean, everyone is dead. Begins to stalk and brood. What? What is that? Claims a butcher's shop, and it's in red. What? What do you need? He needs certain things, but he's not gonna say. I have never seen this before. Huh. Kidnapper has made off with a dwarven baby. Well, I'm sorry, but we couldn't do anything to go against that. It was kind of out of our control. Make rock crafts. Alright, well, no more trader requested. That's fine, whatever. We just need... Come on. Hammerer. You are also a mason. Where's Limmel? He's still hanging out over there. At least he has, like, food and drink, so he's doing okay. He's just kind of chilling down there. Someone needs to get that guy a crutch. Actually, we don't have a crutch. Problem. The heck? Partial skeletons floating downstream. Hanging out by the sponge. Okay, so we traded a little bit. We got some resources. People are finally realizing that they kind of need to take the bodies and throw them up here. A lot of bodies we need to take care of right now. But at least they weren't all hacked into pieces. It's just more like solid bodies, solid masses of decaying flesh instead of pieces of decaying flesh. I know it doesn't sound too much better, but trust me, it's a lot better this way. Dwarven child has gone stark raving mad because of all the tantrums. Report crime, sinking infant. Oh my. Again, I know this looks really bad, but this is just standard dwarf fortress when you're playing in a terrifying area. I mean, this isn't as bad as I'm making it sound like. I mean, don't get me wrong, it sucks. It really, really sucks. But as it stands right now, it's not an unwinnable situation. It's just frustrating because everyone's dead again. And I'm gonna keep emphasizing this. We have children as our entire workforce. It's infinitely frustrating that we have children. I don't like children being on the majority of my population. 17 children out of 29 dwarves. It is just, they don't do anything. They really don't. How are we doing on other things out there? Giant magpies, ruthers, drothas, helmet snake. Need coffins. You guys finally take care of all that? All the bodies are taken care of. Except for the human body, that one's not going to be taken inside. But the dwarven bodies are all taken care of. Think that is the case. Also, you'll notice right here I did put a little hatch cover. It's very important that the hatch cover's there because... Oh, he went berserk. Hello. So, berserk dwarves are aggressive to everything. They need to be put down. And, wow. So, that dwarven child is poised to become the next Chuck Norris, as he single-handedly just demolished that berserk adult dwarf. So we're gonna make sure he joins the military at some point. That's a pretty effective dwarven child right there. Bloodthirsty. Oh my gosh, dwarven child went berserk. Now, dwarven children going berserk isn't that big of a deal, because they're usually tiny and weak. So who cares? Now he's dead. Down to 25 dwarves. We're just gonna put the wall back up. Just in case, we're just putting the wall back up. Look at the civilizations around us. We got kobold, dwarven, human, elven, and goblin. Terror and vengeance. Okay. Elves, trading there, trading, and petty annoyance and death. Oh, and we have a necromancer tower nearby, as we already witnessed. Dardar nobles, we don't have a bookkeeper. We don't really have anyone that can be a bookkeeper. Oy. Bodies everywhere. Okay, so siege operator's gone stark raving mad. The guy that we wanted to be our broker, he's now insane. So there is a party right now. Go see Spear Dwarf. Yeah. Has anyone made any progress on building the coffins? No. Still don't have any more coffins. What? Dangerous terrain? There is no dangerous terrain around here. Dwarven child's been found dead. Well, yeah, he got murdered by the other dwarven child. Tantrums everywhere. I'm gonna tell my military to just basically stand down. Because we need guys to do other stuff. Being in the military is not one of them right now. Oh! Someone destroyed our trade depot again. Oh my. And doors. And, you know, everything. Orthoclast mechanisms. Well, I want to put inside this weapon trap copper dagger, silver dagger, and crossbows. You can fit up to 10 weapons inside a weapon trap. Now the daggers will attack automatically. The crossbows you need to add bolts. And now why am I putting it all the way down there instead of putting it like over here at the entrance or something? Well, at the entrance it won't really do much good, especially if they actually manage to wall it off, whereas down there, if naked Moldogs or Dralthas wander up, maybe even Jabberers or whatever, if they wander up, they'll get hit by one of those. And so that'll just be easier for us to take care of. So I'm gonna bet money we don't have a mechanic anymore. Jeez. Stricken by melancholy. So he's just kind of waiting to die. He's waiting to die. Limmel can't do anything because he doesn't have a leg. And we don't have any crutches. Because apparently he doesn't know how to crawl. Okay. So, good news, wall was finished. Bad news, it was kind of not finished the right way. What is all of that? Giant peach-faced lovebird. Huge monster. Gigantic. Feathers are green, skin cinnamon, eyes are black. I want my chief medical dwarf to get back inside because he appears to be one of the few sane dwarves. Which means I am rebuilding the wall. On the plus side, we still have some drink and food to last us for quite a while. So we don't have to worry about running out of resources. Especially if the dwarves keep dying and killing each other, then we really don't have to worry about running out of resources. Just kind of have to worry about dead dwarves. Well, we have some dead bodies, so injured party, mechanic, butcher. So we've got 4 bodies that no one knows what happened. So no witness anywhere. So I'm just gonna put it all on Limmel. Because he's kind of the vampire and all these bodies were found drained of blood. There. The vampire has been accused of draining 4 more victims. And does he have any justice? 50 hammer strikes and 601 days in prison. So the hammer is probably going to go over to Limmel. It's probably going to kill him. Which is kind of the objective. I sentenced him to that, kind of figuring that he would get obliterated. Luckily, he doesn't need food or drink, so if he survives the hammer strikes and then is put in jail over here, then he'll just kind of sit there in jail. Siege operator's been found dead. Melancholy finally got to him. Build chain, restraint, what is it? Restraint, V. 2, 3. increase our jail size. Okay, good. So the wall's been built again. We are once again sealed off from the outside world. Do we not have a... Well, okay, our our bookkeeper died again. Ugh. Oh, no, he didn't die. He's just kind of, insane, to put it lightly. Oh, we do have one coffin. Oh, we have 4. There we go. Stuff's getting done. Or did, or whatever you want to phrase that as. Make leather armor. Kitchen. We have a cook. Make some good meals. Farmer's workshop. There's really nothing you can do there. Dwarven child's gonna start raving mad. We don't really need meat right now. Militia commander, you get a war animal. You get war beast. Maybe giving you a pet will make you happier. It's worth a shot. Can't make you any more unhappy unless the pet dies. There we go. Place the chain. Make room. And use for justice. Still need more drink. Oh, we don't have a lever anymore. So much for that. Rebuild the lever. Hey, we got another adult. I don't think we can use him, but we got another adult. Woo. Four idlers. 4 people stricken by melancholy. Oh, another one stricken by melancholy. It's going everywhere. Went insane, stricken by melancholy. A lot of people were stricken by melancholy. Or hammerer, in fact. Limmel. You get to be the hammerer. You get to throw yourself in jail. Won't make too much sense, but whatever. It works. Yeah, see, now the Dralthas are messing with us. Now the dwarves are all afraid of the Dralthas. That's what I was explaining earlier, but it wasn't following what I was saying. Such as the broadcaster's curse. Nothing ever happens when you say it will or should. It ever always goes horribly, horribly wrong, some way or another. That is the broadcaster's curse. Boy, it holds true. Every time. It's not even like a broadcaster's curse. It's just like anyone in general that wants to show anyone anything, it just doesn't work. Doesn't work the way it worked when you last tried it. That is a lot of dead dwarves. They suspend the The Gabbro coffin. Not allowed. Oh. Make room. And use for justice. This dwarven justice is weird. Gosh. Everyone will calm down eventually. And they're stricken by melancholy, they're throwing tantrums, etc., etc. Everyone will calm down eventually. We'll be down to like 10 dwarves. But we'll be okay. Because those 10 dwarves will be so traumatized from everything they have witnessed that they will be about the most badass dwarves you will ever meet. This could take some time. But you guys will have to wait till next episode for all that time to occur. As right now, it's pretty much just a waiting game. So that's right. That'll be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Like what you see. Follow my Twitch TV channel. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. I update weekly. I update basically everything on a weekly basis. Remember, I won't be able to do too much more streaming. Basically by the end of May, I will stop streaming on Twitch and go straight to YouTube and then start back up the stream in September with Lost Souls. Remember, that comes out August 24th. I'm really looking forward to it. It's the PC port. That's assuming they don't cancel the port. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.